welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about the star Drake Bell from the hit show Drake and Josh. I'm pretty sure y'all know him, and how he exposed Nickelodeon and the workers that worked on the set of Nickelodeon. You know, Quiet on Set. It was a documentary that came out on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? He exposed Brian Peck for sexually assaulting him at the age of 15, and it's just wild. And guys, make sure you don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We on the road to 10K. So y'all, over the past few years, all these speculations have been resurfacing. You know, Nickelodeon, Disney having predators work on the set, mistreating their children, and basically Drake Bell came out and told his story about how Brian Peck basically sexually assaulted him while he was working on the Amanda Show and all that.
I woke up to him. I just opened my eyes. I woke up and he was sexually assaulting me.
There's plenty of different other stars that talks about the predators, the threats that they had to face, and how they weren't protected on these Nickelodeon sets. Me personally, fuck Brian Peck, you know what I'm saying? Bro, fuck you. Fuck anyone that endangers children, touches them, sexually assaults them. Any type of that, we not on that. Not over here. You feel me? Brian Peck went to jail. He went to jail. I think it was a no contest, something like that. He went to jail for 16 months because of that case. But at the time, nobody knew that it was Drake that was sexually assaulted, and Drake just coming out now talking about his piece, talking about his story. And the crazy part is Brian Peck had been accused, had went to jail, and had been a sex offender, like official sex offender, been on the list, and still Disney Channel they hired him to work on the Sweet Life Zack and Cody. And it's just like, bro, like what does Disney got going on? Why are you hiring official sex offenders like that? You feel me? That's just that weird Hollywood shit. Honestly, it's really hard how to feel about Drake, you know, because he had just a few years ago had gone through some child endangerment shit, you know, with the minor, having sexual engagement with this child. I have no reason to believe that this accuser is lying, is having false accusations. I personally, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but you know what I'm saying? The way that it looked, Drake was just not looking good. He had come out, and the funny thing is Drake be coming out the limelight, you know, after shit be popping off, shit don't look good for him. But now it's just like, now I don't know why he feels like he has an open space to talk about the shit that he had gone through. And it's just like, what is Drake trying to, like, I always been fishy about Drake Bell. I'm not gonna lie, like, I always just been fishy about him, and it just seems like him and Dan Schneider too be calculated. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know how to, like, illusion to seem a certain type of way for the media, for the mass. But what's really going on? Like, what is their true motive? Dan Schneider, if Dan Schneider really feel the way he feel after that apology he came out with on his channel, then, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to, like, knock him. I don't want to discredit him. You know, if he's really, like, apologetic, but why now? You know what I'm saying? Like, why just come out now after been years on years? Maybe he had been planning to say something, but why does it have to take Quiet on the Set in order for you to apologize or to feel resentment or guilt for what you've done? You know what I'm saying? Why does it take Jeanette McCurdy? So why does it take Alexa Nicole? Why does it take Drake Bell to address the issue for you now to be like, oh, I'm sorry, oh, I apologize if I made a mistake? Then I don't know. I just find that kind of corny, you know what I'm saying? And with the whole thing about it is that interview that he did with Tebow from iCarly, it just seemed like a whole setup. It seemed like the questions had already been set up for him to look good. It seemed like Tebow was lobbing, and you know what I'm saying, Dan Schneider was, feel me, yanking that shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's why it's just it's fishy. It just gives fishy. What I think about Dan Schneider, I personally feel like Dan Schneider's the type to be on the borderline, like borderline criminal, but on the side safe, because if there's no because he's so powerful, right? And he gives all these opportunities. He's created so many great things. He's made my childhood. He's made so many people's childhoods. But at the same time, it's like, when you have that power, you can fuck around. You fuck around and be a bully. You know what I'm saying? Talk shit to people, or treat people how you want to, harass them, but get away with this. He be slithering through the cracks because nobody can fuck with him. Yeah, that's how much power he has. So it's like, honestly, I don't know how to feel about Dan Schneider. I don't know him from the next man. If he ain't touched no kids and he didn't enable that and knew what was going on, then okay, Dan Schneider, I could work with you. But especially Jeanette McCurdy and Alexa Nicola, they, you know what I'm saying, they feel how they feel. They don't fuck with him, and you know, they're definitely valid too. You know, because there's shit on, you know, on these Nickelodeon shows, especially Victorious. I think what it is like with Victorious, there's more dirty shit, because Victorious was just more of it was more of an adult show than the rest, like iCarly and Drake and Josh. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Victorious, they did a lot of funny shit. But I mean, at the time, it was funny to me. But you know what I'm saying? Now looking back at it, I mean, no bullshit. I still laugh at that shit. No cap. You know, it's like, relax. It's not the end of the world, my nigga. Get back to the point. Dan Schneider, honestly, it just feels like Like, why are you apologizing now? Like, why you back then you had multiple times people have been accusing you for like the last 10 years, but now you want to apologize because Quiet on the Set is, you know, is booming and you're not looking too good. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, how do I feel about you? I don't know. You've done so much for my childhood, but at the same time, you kind of come off as a fuck nigga. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to feel about that. But Brian Peck, we definitely not jacking Brian Peck. Yo, we know Brian Peck, he's a bitch ass nigga. This dude was cool with John Wayne Gacy, the killer clown that killed 33 men, buried them in his, you know, in his backyard type shit. Like, he was like pen pals with him, keeping letters and photos of him in his house, in his nightstand. That's what the actor on All That, Kyle Sullivan, had, you know, addressed, had talked about on Quiet on Set. And it's just like, nah, yeah, Brian Peck, that nigga is out. Yo, you need to get castrated. No bullshit. Like, fuck that nigga. But other people defend him though. Like Will Friedle, you know, Eric off Boy Meets World, and Ryder Strong, you know, Sean off Boy Meets World. They defended him, saying that he's, you know, this, that, he's a great guy and this, that. And it's just like, honestly, I don't believe that. That's cap. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Brian Peck, to be honest. All these child actors that, you know, are speaking out, they deserve justice for what they've done. They deserve to be heard, you know what I'm saying, for what they went through. I don't want to ever discredit anyone that's been through trauma. So Drake Bell, you know what I'm saying, I have sympathy for him to some degree, but at the same time, see, you fucked up too. You done fucked up with a you know, with a minor, and then but you just got away. You didn't get, I don't know what happened, but you slipped through the crack. You know what I'm saying? You're not on the sex offender list. Not like Brian Peck. It's not to the degree of Brian Peck, but at the same time, I can't feel too much sympathy if you repeat in the cycle. You feel me? Dan Schneider, you know what I'm saying? I don't know him. He came out with that apology on his channel after all these years. After we been waiting for an explanation. Why now? Because Quiet on the Set is busting right now, and you don't want to. I feel like it's just getting too real that he's like, okay, I gotta say something. Because if he could get away with it without saying shit, that's what he would do. I feel like you don't really feel bad for the shit that he did, but at the same time, it's like he probably didn't do nothing evident. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do no real criminal, you know, like on some real rapey shit. So he gets it, you know what I'm saying? Dan Schneider is just so strategic. He's just calculated as fuck. That's what it gives us. So I don't know how to feel about him. But Brian Peck, we definitely not jacking him. Fuck Brian Peck. And basically justice for all the actors, everyone on Quiet on Set that came out and spoke about the mistreatment that they endured while they were on set. You feel me? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Please make sure you subscribe. We are on the road to 10K, you guys. Guys, the last video that I dropped will be in my comment section, so make sure you don't miss on that. You know, please continue to look forward to my next videos. We're coming out with more content. I know I've been kind of slacking a little bit, but life get real. You feel me? Shit. But I love y'all, appreciate y'all, and I'ma see you guys in the next video. Oh, yes, sir.
Hollywood girl is lost again. All of her hopes after stranded. Seas and dreams, I just pretend.